Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a reseller on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Amazon. Headed into my thrift store, Honey Hole, a place that charges me usually less than $1. If you're a reseller, you've got to get to know the thrift stores in your area, the ones that have good prices, the ones where you get the best deals. Let's go see how much profit we can make today. Alright, here's a pair of shoes in the condition that I would definitely not normally pick up. These are vintage, or just nearly vintage, just from '07, so they're definitely over a decade old. Nike Air Moto 5 shoes. The deal on these is they're the Bowerman series, and that's somewhat of a collector shoe. Bill Bowerman was a co-founder of Nike, and so these are really rough condition, but this shoe is still selling for 20 to 30 bucks plus shipping on eBay. At this thrift store that I come to, I'm going to pay for like $1 for them, and so they're definitely still worth that. I'll definitely still make pretty good profit on them even in this poor condition. So this would not normally be a shoe that I'd recommend picking up just based on the condition, but sometimes with certain shoes they're just a special edition and they're still worth money. Under Armour is a brand that I definitely don't normally pick up because resale value is just not super high. I think the market is just so flooded. But I found these two performance heat gear like golf polos, red and blue. They're both size extra large. So what I'm going to do is lot them together. I think they'll go really nice as a pair. They are embroidered, Nissan of Muskogee. I think that I could probably still get like 20 bucks for them, and I'm probably going to pay $1 a piece. These are definitely Boy Scouts bandanas, and I'm pretty sure they're vintage. They're not really worth that much by themselves, but I'm going to lot them together, and they look like they're in pretty nice condition. I collect these vintage Space Maker pencil boxes. By themselves, they're worth maybe like 5 to 8 bucks, but I found 4 here the other day, so I'm going to lot them together. I might just keep waiting until I have like a whole lot to sell, but this will go to the collection. It's got these paints inside, and these are interesting looking, so I'm going to look them up. If they're not worth anything, I'm just going to find somewhere on the shelf to leave these. These are enamel paints in here, and the brand is Testers, and even in used condition in a lot, they're actually going for okay money, like maybe 50 cents to $1. So there's enough here that's probably worth my time to lot them up and sell them, so I'll get all of this. Check this out. This is a vintage Las Vegas single stitch. Never heard of that tag before, but I'll look it up. At least you can read it. Size large, made in USA. Pretty faded, but it's just got a really cool look to it. It's an Ariana Grande shirt. Gonna look it up to see if it's worth anything. That one, who knows? I almost missed it, but I picked up this vintage Le Crusade like stock pot. It's marked C, and so this should go for like between 50 and 70 probably. And then I got this vintage club stock pot, and I think it's going to go for closer to like 25 to 40. I'm still trying to look this one up. It's marked Kent on the bottom, but I would say it's definitely vintage as well. I'm going to go ahead and get it and then figure it out later. I have like this list of BOLO brands that I looked for over the last couple years. Le Crusade is definitely one of them. This is my first time ever finding it. I'm so excited. There's actually an orange one of these that also went with it, but some other lady got it, and also one of the other club pots. So I wish I'd gotten both of them, but just really happy to get one of them. gonna pick up this like credit card machine. There's no cord that goes with it. It's obviously untested, but it should still go for like 10 bucks in 4 parts or not working condition, untested. Probably gonna pay $1 for it. All right, so here is our haul, $7 for all this stuff. Let's conservatively add it up and see how much profit we can hope to make. The Vintage Club stock pot, gonna try to make 25 on this one. Vintage single stitch Las Vegas with the wolf howling and the cactus, gonna try to make 20. The Space Maker vintage will go in a lot. We'll conservatively say just 5 for this one, but we got the paint inside. There's over 20 testers paint in here. We'll likely have to throw some away because they're not full enough. So let's just say we can maybe get like 10 bucks for the paint set. The Cub Scouts bandana set, gonna shoot for 10 bucks. I think that they're vintage. The First Data credit card machine should get 10 in 4 parts, not working condition. For the pair of Under Armour excellent condition golf polos, heat gear, I think we can pretty easily get 20 plus shipping on these. On these retro Nike Air Max Moto Bill Bowerman series, I think we can get 30. We've got these really heavy duty vintage stock pots. One of them says Kent on the bottom. I'm still researching to figure out. I'm having a really hard time finding them. I checked eBay, WorthPoint, and Google. I can't find them. They're definitely vintage though, just by the style of the handle and just how heavy duty they are. We'll conservatively say for the pair 20 bucks, but I really think we could probably get more just because they're super high quality. And last, the best pick of the day, the blue Le Crusade vintage pot. We'll really conservatively say 50 bucks. I think I could probably list it for 50 and get an immediate buy on it. That'd be my guess. So that puts our grand total right at 200 bucks. So we got over 10 items, but some of them I'm lotting together. So in total, I'm just saying we got 10 items for $7. That's a total of 70 cents per item or lot. 7 into 200, you gotta find yourself a pick and honey hole like my place. As always, thanks so much for watching this episode of Thrifting, Early Bird Picker, and as always, I'll see all y'all in the next video.